I watched you in the hospital for a month, and I see that unwillingness to change. You're always going to be sick because if you encounter something you don't want to do, you say you're sick.
I respect you totally, but I'm gonna say this. You're wrong. I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong.
Okay.
Because I know this is my time to lose weight.
We all know that, but apparently if you get a cold, it's cheesecake time, so you're definitely tripping, lady.
June can say whatever she wants. I care about her actions.
Hey, what's up, guys? Sean back, more 600-pound life, and today we got June McCamey, 43 years old, weight 585, so she's already cheating. She's not 600 pounds yet. And this is the earlier season, season 4, I believe, episode 5, so it's going to be early Dr. Now. Before he was lied to by all us fat people, and now he just don't trust any of us. I swear, he sees cellulite on you, he just wants to throw you in a cell block. He'd like no trust at all in Dr. Now's eyes for fat people. He's like, plus he's the fat lie detector, so he can tell anyway. So let's see what June's got going on in her life and where she's at. Ooh.
I'm living in a nightmare. I'm in pain.
Oh my god, her calves are eating her feet. Mine used to swell, okay? The front of my shin would touch the top of my foot. It hurt like hell, okay? I was 605, so I was fatter than her. That hurts my soul. But it hurts a hell of a lot, so I can feel what she's feeling right now.
Pain. I'm breathing heavy, and it just hurts to sit up. The weight is too much.
What brought you to that?
And I don't know how much more I can actually put on my knees. It is just difficult to do anything on my own.
This lady's kind of built like a... Oh man, should I say it? She's built like a Roblox character. I mean, it's okay. I was square too. It's alright. I can say that. You can't, okay? I was this fat.
I have to get my girlfriend Sadie to help bathe me and make sure I'm clean.
Are you kidding me? Why do these look like upside down traffic cones? That's so weird. That has to... Man, it sucks. It sucks, but also, why are they showing us this lady on the toilet?
It is so difficult even to get in the tub.
Left foot, right foot.
And then I can't stand up for long.
Man, her thighs are kind of making it clap a little bit. But what's that tattoo on her back? It looks like she has a Steve-O tattoo on her back.
Yeah.
What's it say? Hold on. Mama, I got your back. Okay, there's some kind of commemorative thing. Now I just feel like a dickhead.
So Sadie does everything physical for me. To have someone bathe me is so embarrassing. But I feel like my body is going to give out at any moment.
Am I allowed to see that? Why? Why did they film? Man, I hate that they film these, but I understand that you guys all want to see them. You're all freaks, I swear.
When I'm walking through the house, I have to sit down and rest. But I only have 3 places I can sit. My bed, the bathroom toilet, and my chair. Yeah. Arm. Everything I try to do pushes my body to the limit.
3 places to sit, confirmed. Her and her girlfriend ain't doing nothing because I ain't gonna finish that, but you know what I mean.
And my world is confined. I feel like I'm going from a bed coffin to a chair coffin. This is not the life that I thought I would have.
I mean, there's a fair bit of liquor sitting there. She had bariatric beer pong set up in a room with solo cups. Like, this is the stuff I notice you guys probably don't, that I'm looking for because I was super fat.
When I was a child, I didn't struggle with my weight. But my weight did progress over the years. Through high school and my early 20s, I was very voluptuous, very curvy, but
Voluptuous is a kind word. I just say I was fat as shit, but
I was active and happy. It wasn't until I started having children that I started struggling with my weight. I've had 4 children, and after
damn, you were really buckling down on the plus size, like pump and dump, weren't you?
having my last child, I was well over the 300-pound mark. It wasn't until I lost my son that my weight got out of control. 4 years ago, my whole world came crashing down.
Okay, so the tattoo on her back is for her son, and that's awful, and I'm a dickhead again.
My son, Mac, was at the wrong place at the wrong time, being around people he had no business being around, and he was shot and killed. I remember my daughter walked in the door. She said, Mac is dead, Mac is gone. I instantly went numb. That was the moment where everything changed.
17-year-old caught up in some stuff he has no business being caught up in. Sad to say, not a new story. Sometimes people don't get the love they feel they need at home, and they think they're going to get it out here in the streets, but the streets don't love nobody.
Once her son died, it was like she gave up. That changed her dramatically. Oh, she just began to eat her pain. I shut down. My comfort really went into food at that point.
Had Thai painkiller, not a first. People eat their pain all the
I
time.
needed something to cope with. I didn't care about my size. And I just ate.
June still struggles with that pain. Some days she deals with it better than others, but she
Sadie kind of got that ludicrous haircut, like from Chicken and Beer. You know what I'm talking about, like, move, get out the way.
struggles with it.
That's not
Now, you
Chicken and
know
Beer.
what would be nice? Some sesame and some egg fouillon. I miss him every moment.
Holy hell, you know how much that would cost? If she's eating like that every day, that's gotta be like 80 bones right there. Something like that.
And when I think about Beck, I want to eat something that I know he loved. I can't comprehend he's gone. And I fed him his whole life. So it's like, he need to eat too. So I'm feeding my baby.
Wait, you fed him, so now you feel like you're feeding? She's dealing with grief in a weird way, for sure.
It's so crazy because I know I'm not feeding him. And I know he doesn't want me to keep eating. But I can't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, addicted to the shindig.
Okay, one moment.
I'm hungry.
When I first met June 2 years ago, I liked
Ludicrous, bring the leftovers.
the fact that she was a
Sorry.
very confident woman and she liked to get out, tacos maybe.
Now that sounds good.
But now the romance just faded.
Okay, so no tacos then, but yes, tacos. Sorry, I'm a guy, that's how I think.
And it's like I settled into being a caretaker.
I want some nachos and a burrito. I
Nacho
want
taco.
extra beef, extra cheese, and extra sour cream. Of course. I'll get what I want. Always have, always will. And now and then, I do say, I'm just not gonna go get it. Okay. I have a cell phone. So either
Taco Bell, does Taco Bell deliver now? Is that where they're going with this? Because it's got to be cheap tacos. They just blew the budget on friggin' Chinese.
you're gonna do it or I'm gonna do it. Take your pick. That ain't that much. I'm just saying. I'm hungry.
She's totally dependent on me. I have to go run the errands because she can't even get in her vehicle. So it's a challenge altogether. It's a challenge.
I think she could get in that damn thing. It's not a smart car. Even when I was 500 pounds, I got in a smart car in Jacksonville and I ripped that sucker 100 miles an hour down the highway somehow.
I get fast food anywhere from 1 to 2 times a day, sometimes 3. I'm conflicted by buying this food. I give in because I don't want to fuss. Okay, you ready? Can I have a nacho grande, 2 stuffed burritos, gorditas with extra beef?
This lady, how is she affording all this? I think the show pays while they're on it so they can really like ball out, but this is a lot of damn food. This is going to get costly.
A chalupa and 2 hard shell tacos. No, that'll be all. But honestly, I feel like she doesn't have much time. Because how long can a person live like this?
The answer is as long as their heart can hold out.
Did you look at the paper?
Yes, I did.
You couldn't have.
I could. I messed it up.
I had an order and came through drive-through, and you guys didn't put an item in the bag at all.
I think she's lying. I've actually got an uncle who's banned from a lot of fast food places because he does this. I'm sorry, but he really does. He's such a piece of shit.
She acts like an addict, and her fix is food.
All right, thank you. If my son saw me right now, it would hurt him. I love my son, but I'm not ready to go see him. Something has to change, or I'm going to die.
I get eating pain, but at the same time, the stuffed burrito is going to lead you to his side quicker than you should be there. And I don't think he would want this for you. That's just my feeling on the thing.
You want me in front of you, right?
Yeah. I'm not sure if I can even make it down the steps.
Your knees feel okay?
No.
No.
I can teach you how to do this. You just lean on the rail, not the outside rail, because we're not trying to call the firefighters, okay? And you kind of slide your cheeks along the rail and 1 foot at a time. I'm just telling you the 600-pound strat. You don't have to use it.
Oh, okay. I'm literally fighting for my life right now. Ouch, 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 ouch.
It never ceases to amaze me just how much weight those little stools can hold.
I've been in the hospital over 20 times in the last 3 years. No doctor has been able to help me. I'm praying that's not the same with this doctor.
Bite your tongue talking about the fat Avenger like that.
Yeah, pull it. This has to work.
That's what she said. Pull it.
Oh. But I have no idea what the scale is gonna say. I'm really afraid this doctor may say I'm beyond help. If he does, it's gonna be my death sentence. The worst thing I can find out right now is my weight is too high and the doctor can't help me.
15 pounds less than I started at. God, I was so fat. Oh my God, it hurts. Luda.
It's shocking. It's actually disturbing. Okay. I really wasn't ready for that.
Look, yes, it's shocking. It hurts us at first, but the only way to go from here is up. Like, in a good way. Not up on the scale, but you know what I mean.
Hello,
Hello.
I'm Dr. Nazardin.
I'm Joan. How you doing?
So you're almost 600 pounds. Tell me how you got to this size.
Just eating
Food.
too much.
Okay.
Steak potato girl. Um, Sweets are not major for me. In a week's time, if I eat the sweets, maybe twice or the most is 3 times.
Okay. That's still a lot for like normal people. I didn't realize that until I started losing weight. I was like, huh, people can't eat like a dozen cookies and just be fine. Like you really get sick. I never felt sick when I ate that much sugar. Like I could eat a pound of fudge, just go about my day. It didn't bother me.
Unless you're
But
stressed.
yeah, unless I'm stressed. If I'm stressed, then everything is open, honestly. Eating food, eating sweets, drinking pop, drinking juice.
Who gets the food for you?
She's going to the grocery store.
So she does everything that you ask her?
Pretty much. I'm bossy.
Or she gets someone else if I don't.
Or I get someone else to do
So,
it.
yeah.
Okay. This always bugged me because like enablers, yes, they think they're doing the right thing by making you happy, but it's absolutely not going to work out the way you want it to. It's almost self-destructive to keep doing it that way, or just a weird thing where you feel some kind of satisfaction in doing it.
June's partner is enabling her, but she's not overweight. When an enabler is not participating in poor eating habits, they often feel this is a form of control, but they don't realize they're being manipulated.
They're being manipulated, or they're being controlling by keeping them fat. I don't understand, but I think I could see both ways, I guess.
According to your medical chart, you had a number of medical issues,
I had a heart attack in 2011.
and you had a stroke,
Yeah, I had a major stroke in 2010.
and you're taking about 18, 19, 20, 21 medication.
Yeah.
That really concerned me.
Shit, this lady's a walking pharmacy and a hospital visit.
I am very concerned about your health right now. If I send you home, maybe last time I see you. So I'm going to admit you to hospital immediately to make sure that you're not close to another stroke or worse right now.
Doesn't really shock me with all of her medical conditions that he wants her to go straight to the hospital at this point. It seems pretty normal for him anymore.
I'm doing okay, pretty good.
All right, so the lab report shows that you're suffering with quite severe malnutrition. This is something we have to fix right now. Despite being
What do you mean? I've seen him say you're not malnourished to other people. How is this lady malnourished? I just watched her eat a whole ton of stuff.
overweight, June is severely malnourished. She has been eating food with almost no nutritional value.
You mean to tell me Taco Bell is not nutritional? Damn, what the hell? I must have been malnourished too.
You need to be on almost zero carb, high protein diet. Here in the hospital for the next month.
I do have one question. You said no fruit. What about strawberries? Maybe once or twice a day? Only one or two?
We want to
This lady is not willing to give it. She's been hospitalized every time she blinks, right? But them damn strawberries, she just can't give them up.
eliminate sugar as much as possible.
The strawberries, I'm being very honest with you. Strawberries are my addiction.
I don't think June grasped the gravity of her situation. Her body is not healthy enough to even handle a cold right now. Your condition has to improve immediately. So we're going to limit your diet and get you a little bit more active over the next month.
I really hope that this lady can turn it around because the loss and then just losing her family would be devastated. Losing a 17-year-old, then losing their mother because she's eating from grief. And if what she said is true and that's when she put on most of her weight, it would be pretty sad.
June is going to be in a controlled environment. She needs to comply with the program over the next month. If not, there's not much else I can do for her. Okay, you can do this.
All right, thank you.
Ultimately, if anybody's going to change it, it's going to have to be her. Like, they can help her now with the controlled diet, but it's all up to you at the end of the day.
It's been rough being in a hospital this long.
Okay, I need you to start moving around a little bit.
I felt sick a lot, so that's made it hard for me to walk.
You're sure it's not your legs making it hard for you to walk? But also, I kind of like being in the hospital. Like, I don't like staying the night there, but you at least get to joke around with some nurses. That's not that bad.
Being restricted to such a low-calorie diet is a huge adjustment. I just hope I'm making the progress I need.
Why are they making her wear one of those fat suffocation things, man? I really thought the mask was like the worst thing they could do to 600-pound people. I swear I almost dropped dead a million times.
June has been in hospital for a month. She made it clear a number of times that she is not happy with the diet and exercise. I think she's used to telling everybody she's sick, so people wait on her and she get the attention that she wants.
She might be a hypochondriac. If she just says she's sick, everyone believes it, and that's kind of her defense mechanism. That's where I'm going right now. That's what I think is going on.
She still has her partner taking care of her. That enabling dynamic hasn't changed.
Puts the lotion on the skin or never sees this taco again. Sorry.
But despite her pushback to the program, we stuck with it and she made some progress over the month. June, how you doing?
Better?
So we're gonna check your weight today.
Perfect.
The scale is 0. What's the verdict?
Hey!
I think this controlled diet is the move for everyone at this point. Like, I wish they would have locked me up in calorie cell, like the calorie cell block, and I could have dropped that much weight first month. I never did that good.
Okay, super. Right now, she's healthy enough to go home and try to make progress on her own. For next month, I want June to just lose 5 pounds and show me
5 pounds? That's a wet fart for June. What are we talking, doctor, now? You've never been this damn nice before. What's wrong with you in the early seasons?
that she can keep things moving in the right direction. If she does, then I will approve her for gastric bypass surgery. But right now, I hope she doesn't throw away all the progress and help she received over past month.
How could she struggle getting in the van, but she climbed right up in this thing? Is that 60 pounds really making that big of a difference?
What do you feel like for dinner?
We got steak still,
Yes.
potatoes, sour cream on it.
Yeah.
Since being at the hospital, I haven't been feeling well. I was hoping to have made more progress by now.
You about ready to come to the table?
Yeah.
Okay.
Potatoes, not exactly the right thing. That's definitely not low carb, but maybe it's a little potato, okay? Maybe she's talking the little baby suckers and she's only having like 2.
My lymphedema has been swelling and causing a lot of pain in my legs. They collect a lot of fluid when they're swollen like this. It just makes it hard for me to get up.
All right, here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Never mind. We were talking the whole damn Outback Steakhouse, apparently. But, fuck me, lady. That's a big-ass potato.
I didn't think it would be this hard because I'm starving myself at times. It's only when I'm sick that I eat the foods I know I shouldn't, because they help get my strength back up.
Are you ever not sick? That's just what I'm gonna say. Because, I mean, I tried to use that excuse. Like, I just feel bad because I don't have enough sugar. I definitely did that at one point. And it's pretty damn funny, but I tried it.
I'll see what kind of progress I make at the next doctor visit and go from there.
Oh, this is gonna be brutal. There's no shot eating like that she's gonna lose weight.
I'm nervous about seeing the doctor today. I hope I got down 5 pounds. It's been a hard month. I have to admit, I did cheat, but if I can just get this surgery, it would change my life. It would save my life.
That's kind of where we all think like the surgery is the answer, not the tool to get us there. And damn, looks like she gained what, about 20? So yeah, she sucked it up.
What's wrong? I'm not shocked, but then it's a little disheartening, especially after losing and doing good on a diet.
Okay, June, you gained 20 pounds. What happened?
Fluid.
Oh my God, she is not going water weight Noah's Ark. Are you serious? Wow. That's enough water to like drown a fish if it's like that. But you can gain that much in water, but she already had water in her
I
legs.
mean, you may think that this is water weight, but it's not. It's fat. You gain weight because you didn't stick with your diet and exercise.
I have not done any. I'm gonna tell you the honest God truth. I did cheat. I had Chinese food one day, honestly.
All right, Nacho Nemo, like it. Come on, you're definitely deluding yourself if you think you only cheated once.
June, I watched you in the hospital for a month, and I see that unwillingness to change. You're always gonna be sick because if you encounter something you don't want to do, you say you're sick.
I respect you totally, but I'm gonna say this. You're wrong. I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong.
Okay.
Because I know this is my time to lose weight.
We all know that, but apparently if you get a cold, it's cheesecake time, so you're definitely tripping, lady.
June can say whatever she wants. I care about her actions. I think she needs a wake-up call. The mental attitude that I see in you, that you are not letting your diseases go away, is bothering me.
Sweetheart, I'm gonna be honest. I don't agree with you where I'm holding on to a disease. No, baby, I will not agree with you with that.
If you were really serious about this, I would see evidence of that. Your walker is a good example. You don't
Not sure she can get away without the walker just yet. She's probably getting close to it though. She's not that damn big yet.
need the walker. You want the walker. If you're serious about being active, this would be first thing to go.
I want this. I gained them 20 pounds, and I'm wrong for that. I feel some of it's lymphedema in the water, but I believe I am a good candidate for you to do surgery on me, and I will be a great success for me.
Okay.
But what's that mean? You're going to gauge your success on what you think is appropriate, or you're actually going to stick to the program and do what's right and actually work at this?
I want you to undo the damage you have done in past month. Lose the 20 pounds that you gained. Give you 2 weeks.
2 weeks, 20 pounds.
You can do that.
Yes, I can.
All right.
Especially if it's all water weight. That shit's going to come flowing right out.
So you're gonna be good,
Yes.
and you're gonna be proactive,
Yes.
and you lose the walker.
Yes.
See you in 2 weeks, and you start working hard, okay?
Gotcha.
She's been doing pretty good.
Before my last doctor visit, I was doing things my way.
Is there still 2 pretty damn big casseroles? I'm not sure where casserole falls on the low carb like list.
That wasn't getting me very far. So now I'm doing the things the doctor told me. I realize if I don't push myself, I will never lose this weight.
You kind of gotta applaud her for that. She is pushing herself at this point, so hats off to you, June. I think you're doing pretty damn good at this point.
I never get surgery. When I feel like I'm about ready to give up, my motivation kicks right back in like, And my son in the back of my head, it's like, Ma, keep it moving. And I got a routine, and I'm gonna stick to it. I have worked so hard. I hope and pray it's enough to get this surgery. Taste it. My best one yet.
Actually don't look that bad, and I'm not a big fan of casseroles. It looks like she kind of put her foot in that one.
I'm seeing the doctor
Hopefully not, but you know what I mean.
soon, and I'm making sure that skill shows me and him the progress I know I can make.
We're gonna see about here in 2 seconds, because these episodes move fast in the early ones, or like they kind of fly right by. I still think you're just gonna scare every fat person away if you put Dr. Now on the side of your building like a fat scarecrow, but that's just me. June has returned to the doctor's office to see if he lost enough weight to qualify for weight loss surgery.
I need to get back to 536 pounds. If the number on the scale hasn't gone down, I don't know what else I can do. That's it.
31 pounds in 2 weeks? Damn, I'm gonna start eating me some effing casserole, buddy.
That's it right there. Okay. Okay. I'm proud of myself. I'm
Should be.
showing him that I'm definitely dedicated. I knew I can do this.
Hello.
Hi.
You have come down to about 60, 70 pounds since I saw you first.
Self-belief also goes a pretty long way, so if you believe in yourself, I do think you'll do a hell of a lot better than if you just sat there and doubted yourself nonstop.
Sorry?
Yeah, pretty much.
Super. Any problem with your diet or anything?
Actually, no. I am doing awesome. I'm walking early in the morning, walking at night. I'm actually going down the steps. And what don't you see in front of me?
You missing something?
Yeah, I'm missing something.
What?
The walker.
What walker?
Exactly. No walker.
I think
You don't see Dr. Now smile like that a whole hell of a lot. He looks pretty happy with this one. This is before he got jaded by all us junk food addicts. This is happy Dr. Now. We kind of killed his soul in the later on episodes, but just saying, sorry Dr. Now for all us fatties, but yeah, I'm sorry that we ruined your life, kind of.
the wake-up call made something sink in for June. She made a progress enough to show me that she's taking things seriously now. We go ahead and set you up for your weight loss surgery. Okay?
Awesome. Awesome.
I'm proud of you both.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Actually, while I sit here and joke about him being more lenient in the early seasons, my surgeon only made me lose 65 to get the surgery, and I'm pretty lucky because I don't think I would have made it much further than that. I did a lot of up and down, so I sucked a hell of a lot more than her, so it is what it is.
Okay.
This surgery means everything to me. I'm proud of myself, and I know my son will be proud of me. I can't wait to start getting my life back.
I think your son would be extremely proud of you, and you should take that to heart and be very proud of yourself.
I got up to go to the bathroom, but it felt like it's something tore or ripped. And I've been in pain ever since, in that one spot.
Yeah, they just cut out your effing stomach. It's not going to feel great by any means. I was out and about 2 days after surgery, like I went to the gas station or something, but it doesn't feel good. I'd say it takes like 2 months before it even feels like somewhat normal. I guess everybody's different on that though.
Ow. Oh, yep, right there.
Right here?
Yep.
June is used to saying she's sick or there's an issue. It gets her attention and usually gets her what she wants.
Oh,
You feel comfortable going home?
another day.
She's just kind of gotten used to, like, hey, I'm sick, I don't feel good, everybody pamper me, and it's probably got her way for a long time, so she's just not willing to let go of that yet. Maybe part of her likes being waited on hand and foot, I don't know.
Another day. Just to make sure that's okay. Oh, jeez.
All right.
There is absolutely nothing wrong with June, but old habits are dying hard. She wants to stay in the hospital because she get catering here, and then nurses clean her up. But we need to get her home to learn a new routine to get her to become independent.
At least Dr. Now's aware of the issue, and he's not just thinking, oh, maybe she really is hurt, which I feel like could be dangerous if she actually was. But you would know if something was tore, she'd be in a hell of a lot more pain than I feel like just ow or ouch like that. So, but it could be dangerous if she actually was, but she's just used to complaining, I think.
Yep, thank you.
In the hospital, she's not going to be able to do that.
But I'm concerned that I'm not where I need to be after surgery. I'm done. Okay. My youngest daughter has been staying with me, and it's been nice.
Why didn't she take you to Dr. Now? We could have got 2 for 1 like a coupon in this sucker.
But I just don't feel well. It's been frustrating because I expected the surgery to make things easier.
Yeah, but you're only like a month out of surgery and you think you can eat orange chicken. No, it's hard to eat a hell of a lot. Eat dense stuff like that, it's gonna come right back up. There's no shot she can hold that down at this point.
You all right?
It hasn't, and I feel weaker than ever before.
I mean, it's not going down.
You already know the situation.
If this gets much worse, I'm going back to the hospital.
Are you all right, Mom?
You learn what will sit right with you and what won't pretty like soon after, because you'll try to like eat something that's like heavy or sits in your stomach heavy. It's going to come back up. It's going to suck. Your eyes are going to be watering. Like, it's going to be a painful vomit. So I don't think she should be eating orange chicken by any means.
I knew it was going to be tough. But Lord, have mercy on my soul. I didn't know it was going to be this bad. I've been in and out of the hospital because I've been really sick. But I still made good progress.
I guess that would be about right. If she's just doing this the wrong way and eating bad stuff and then, getting rid of it, I really think that's not a healthy way to learn weight loss, but she is losing weight. I don't know. You guys can tell me how that works.
Losing this much weight, I'm really proud of myself. I hope the doctor is too.
Sorry if that kind of triggers some of you that have suffered with like eating and then doing that. Like, I know that that's a common thing I see in the comments, and I feel for you. It's like two sides of a different coin, getting too fat and then getting too skinny. So
Hello.
same coin.
Hello. How y'all doing?
Good.
All right, so how you getting along since you left the hospital a couple days ago?
Pretty good. Getting past the vomiting part. So only issue I got now is the right knee, just a little bit.
So how many times you been in the hospital? Since I discharged June after her bypass, she returned to hospital 3 times, claiming that she wasn't able to eat.
Damn, in like a month? It might have been 2 months at this point, but she's really packing up them hospital bills at this point.
She was getting weak and she had a whole host of symptoms. But I examined her, there's nothing wrong. You've been in and out of hospitals with some symptom that was not really present, but it was present in your mind. The situation is you want something to be wrong, or something else is going on.
I feel like a lot of people get it in their head, but this lady is so used to just thinking she's sick. Like, I literally think she's a hypochondriac. I think that's the word for it, when you just think you're sick all the time. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
What I recommend that we get you to see a psychotherapist to start helping you with this. The issue that has driven her to eat and is driving her to get attention has to be addressed if she's going to succeed in long term.
I got a lot of issues going on. I ain't gonna lie about it. I do. I'm a little crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you about that. As far as your therapist that you want me to see, I'm gonna be very honest. I'm gonna deny that.
What's the harm in seeing a therapist?
Little crazy for Kung Pao chicken at this point, and then eating that and yakking it up. But I just think this lady doesn't want to face the fact that she's got a lot more going on there than just a bad eating habit. Like, she's definitely going through the motions of grief and everything. A therapist probably could be good for you. I don't think it's necessarily bad for anyone. I don't like talking about my feelings like that, but, you know, for each their own, I guess.
I don't want to talk to someone that doesn't know me.
This is part of your treatment. And if you don't want to follow that direction, that's not a very good sign.
Okay. No offense. I know you're good at what you do. But you're wrong.
June, let me tell you, 6 months down the road, you and I got to split. Because there'll be nothing I can do for you. You will lose a little weight, the progress was slow, and you start to gain weight again.
I could see that happening because she seems like at this point she's struggling with the things that she should be eating, like orange chicken, General Tso's. That should definitely not be on your list early on, but you can blow it early on and get it right later. Like, I was not doing the best after surgery, but I was not trying to eat things that are going to make me like violently ill like that.
Things will get worse for you after that. If you don't follow what your doctors say, and if you don't trust them, you should go see somebody else. Bite the bullet and go see the therapist. Maybe something good come out of it, right? The fact that she is reluctant to see a therapist, they tell me that she knows what the issues, but she doesn't want to face it.
I'm sure some part of her knows that she's not always sick and she's making it up to get attention, or she just feels like after the loss of her son, she just can't cope and that attention makes her feel better. But that's going to be a difficult one to face, so I'm not going to fault her for that, and hopefully she can get through that.
We're going to see if we can change that mindset.
Not everybody needs therapy. Am I manifesting the illnesses? Hell no. Do I want the therapist digging? Maybe not. Oh, my knees. I respect Dr. Nazari. I want him to continue to be my doctor.
So I'll trust him on this.
It's painful to dig up things from your past or your memory that you really try to suppress like that. So I get what she's saying, and I also get what Dr. Now's saying. There's got to be some kind of middle ground they figure out here.
So, Miss June, why do you think you're here today?
Honestly, because Dr. Nazarian wants me to come see you. He feels that I'm manifesting illnesses.
Tell me a little bit about what's been going on with you.
About 5 years ago, my 17-year-old son was killed. And I had a heart attack about a month after that.
From the stress of losing your son?
Yes.
I have seen people get heart attacks like from loss or something like that. They just grieve themselves to death. So that might probably actually true. I doubt she could fake a heart attack in full hospital. I don't know. Maybe some of you medical professionals tell me.
I'm so sorry.
Since then, I've been in and out the hospital a lot, dealing with a lot of health issues.
Can you tell me a little bit about your son that you lost?
Mac, he'll light up around, but he was influenced a lot, and he made a mistake.
Can you share a little bit with me about that?
I'd rather not even go there.
Well, in your own best interest, it's definitely important that you know these sorts of barriers will continue to inhibit your truly moving forward.
Why constantly dwell on something that you cannot change?
But it wouldn't matter how long ago it happened. You have to get over it, work through it, and then you can proceed with the future. I feel like that's a tough one with the loss of a child. I don't know. I couldn't imagine that kind of pain. But if she works through it, gets past it, I feel like she'll feel so much better and just like a weight off her shoulders, probably.
The point is for you to be able to sit with the feelings that came about from what happened. How did you feel following his death?
I shut down. I mean, I'm very numb still to this day.
So you shut down and then your body started to break down on you.
Yes, but it's the best way that I can deal with it.
Shutting down, I feel like, is probably about 50% of people's go-to moves. Like, you get depressed, shut down. You can't deal with stress, shut down. Like, I think that's pretty normal, and if you're going through something like that, just know it always gets better. If you push yourself, get out of that comfort zone, it always gets better.
Significance in your case of weight loss isn't just about weight and the physical. It's about loss with a capital L and the trauma you've experienced. What do you grieve the most regarding Mac?
Just what his future could have been, period. The things that I know that he wanted to do.
There's gonna be a lot of woulda, coulda, shouldas there. I feel for her, man, because the kid was 17. You don't want to see any kind of 17-year-old gunned down, something like that. Like, it's terrible. The loss is awful. My heart goes out to her and her family. Like, that's nothing. Anytime you see something in the news, some part of you's just gotta always be like, damn, 17? So much life ahead of them.
If you could go back to the day your son was killed, what would you do differently?
And just told him I love him.
I can tell that you do a great deal to take care of others, but you're not as attentive to yourself and your own needs as you should be.
I always make sure to say I love you to my family when I leave, and it's just kind of that you don't know what could happen. So, yeah, I bet she does wish she would have said
I
that.
agree with that.
So I think it would be great if you kept that thought consciously at the forefront of your mind daily and not minimize your feelings or emotions.
I'm going to release balloons and remember my son. I'm telling Mac I love him, I miss him, and it hurts not having him here with me. It will hurt every day until the day I die. But
Isn't there some kind of law about this? Because, like, birds or turtles eat them when they land. I don't think you're allowed to let go. I'm not being a dickhead, okay? I don't think you're allowed to let the balloons go anymore. I'm just not sure.
I will live with that pain. It won't be easy. I'll never be okay with his passing. But I will learn to be strong. And that living my life doesn't mean I'm forgetting his.
It's kind of a nice thing. So, man, I just ruined a perfectly beautiful moment with, can you do that? Can you let balloons go? God, I'm such a dickhead. Current weight, 416, 104 down.
I'm making great progress with my weight. And I'm taking care of myself now.
I'm Tammy. How you doing? I'm great. I'm June.
I'm doing so much more on my own right now. And I've made more progress in this past year than I thought I would ever do.
Yeah, I go to a salon now, but that's because the barber said something that I was not cool with, and it was about her niece and the guy she was marrying. I'm not going to get into it, but it was very nasty. I had to stop going there.
A year ago, the thought of being able to go out and even fit in a salon chair was just a dream.
Oh my goodness.
Now I'm living that dream. I'm looking forward to seeing the doctor again and seeing how far I've come this past year.
I need to go back to that. I need to get my hair cut again. It's starting to get a little long, but usually we just gossip. Like, they love to gossip at a salon, man. That stuff's crazy. I've never talked about Justin Bieber and P. Diddy and stuff like that as much as I have in a damn salon, man. And I can do it. I can pull off being in a woman's salon, man. It's kind of fun.
I look forward to seeing that number on the scale every time I see the doctor now. There's a part of me that's always going to be nervous, but not like I was.
Damn, I feel like we just jumped a whole hell of a lot. This is like an extra 100 pounds down.
Awesome. That's
201 pounds
Just
lost.
losing that much weight in a year, it means everything to me.
Hello, how are you today?
I'm good.
I see you losing some weight. Can you tell the difference?
Yes, I feel good. Everything is looking good. When you recommended me to the therapist, I give it to you. It worked.
I had a feeling it would.
Usually the people that are most reluctant to try out new things end up doing the best when they actually do try them out. So I feel pretty good about that for her, because that loss, her son, like, it's a tear, like, it rips your heart out of your chest, is what I should say.
June has lost over 200 pounds. I'm proud of her for going to a therapist and talking about some of the issues that she needs to deal with. You doing well? In a year time, get you down to 200 pounds, huh?
That's a good goal.
All right, June. I'll
Thank
see you
you.
later.
Thank you.
If she's still eating orange chicken like that, she might actually start going back up. I know, like, I'm happy for her right now. I'm just saying, if her diet hasn't changed from that, this ain't really gonna last. I'll check, though. I'll try to see where she's at.
Hey,
Looking back a year ago, I was confined to my home. Now I get to be out in the world. I am living life. And I'm
Is that the Washington Monument? I live in Maryland and I've never gone to look at that damn thing.
loving every second of it.
Alright, so that's the end of it. Somebody who's gone through loss, put on a lot of weight from grief, and kind of had to work to figure it out in the long run. And she did a pretty good job of getting down there. And I would say making her son happy to look down on her and see her moving in a positive direction. I hope she kept going that way. I'm going to check and see where exactly she's at. But yeah, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you guys think. And I'm going to get up out of here. Peace.